Hey friends, welcome to this yoga sculpt class. As you can see, I just have my little 2.5-pound hand weights. Trust me, you'll feel it, and you don't even need these. You could totally do this workout with just your hand weights. So let's begin. Let's keep our weights right there at the front of our mat, standing in a nice mountain pose. Really rooting down through our feet, active mountain, engaging the inner thighs, opening up the chest, and let's inhale, arms come up. Reaching it up, and then exhale, letting it go. I'm going to add a squat. Inhale. Exhale, squat it out. Inhale, scoop up that big, beautiful breath, letting it in. Exhale, let it out. Good job. One more. And then exhale. Inhale, standing it up in your extended mountain. Let's bring all your weight onto your left leg. Can you take this right leg back behind you as you gently grab your right wrist, opening up that right side body. Give me one full breath here. Exhale it out. Inhale, back to that extended mountain. Rooting down through your right foot, now lifting up through your left, bringing your left foot behind you, grabbing onto that left wrist, reaching up and over. And then one more breath here. And then coming back to that extended mountain, taking those arms behind you, just finding a nice airplane arm. I'm just sitting in a chair pose, opening up my heart. And then I'm going to inhale, bringing those arms up. Exhale, swoop it back. Inhale. Exhale. One more. Inhale here. Exhale, swoop it back, opening up the chest. And then coming up into that mountain pose, exhaling into a back bend. Inhale back to that extended mountain. Let's step it back into a nice sunflower goddess pose. And let's go ahead and add some arms. Inhale, come on up. These are thumbs. And then pinkies touch. Inhale, thumbs come up, straightening those arms. Exhale down, opening up those inner thighs. Inhale here, thumbs touch. Exhale, finding that touch with your pinkies. This is 2. One more. And then holding it down here, taking those hands on your inner thigh. Let's go ahead and drop our right shoulder, looking over the left. And then to the other side, dropping your left shoulder, looking over your right. And then coming back to center, swooping your arms up, coming into a nice star pose, toes are forward. Let's come into a nice forward fold. Dropping this right hand down, we're going to peel open this left arm. Really twisting from the midsection here, stacking those shoulders. Holding here another breath. And then on the inhale, bring your left arm down. Let's take it to the right, peeling open that right arm. Really twisting again from that midline, stacking the shoulders. Such a great stretch. And then inhale, bringing your hands down right underneath your shoulders as you bend your elbows behind you, dropping your forehead. And then inhale, straighten those arms. Walking your hands to the left, bending your left knee. Let's take this right arm up. Hold here, another breath. Open it up. And then slowly come on down, walking it to the other side. Lifting those left toes, peeling open in this left arm. And then inhale, come back to center one more time. Nice forward fold in this wide leg. And then inhale, come on up, keeping your legs nice and straight, nice soft knees, and just open up into a star pose. And then walking it back together. Let's walk it to the back of our mats. Inhale, arms come up. Exhale, swan dive into a nice downward facing dog. Pressing your heels into the yoga mat. Feeling that length. Let's go ahead and inhale, peel open this left hip. Evenly placing your way through both hands and that right foot. Feel that hip open. And then inhale, we're going to bring that knee to the opposite elbow. Exhale, open up. That's 3. Inhale, knee to opposite elbow. Exhale, open up that hip. 1 more. Kiss that inside elbow and then open it up. Scorpion tail, looking underneath that left bicep. And then come on through, bringing it into a nice runner's lunge. Dropping this right hand, peeling open your left arm. This is my favorite twist. Wringing it out. Can you drop your hips? Looking up towards the ceiling. And then coming on down, let's take this left leg straight back behind us. 3-legged dog. Coming into your downward facing dog. We're going to do all that on the right side. Inhale, peel open your right hip. Inhale, knee to opposite elbow. Exhale, open it up. Inhale, knee to opposite elbow. Exhale, open up. Give me 1 more. Inhale, knee to opposite elbow. Exhale, open up that hip. Looking up underneath that right bicep. And then inhale, coming on through. Finding your runner's lunge, right side. Dropping your left hand as you peel open your right arm into that delicious twist. Dropping your hips here. Wringing it out. And then framing your right foot. Take this right leg straight back behind you. Nice 3-legged dog. And then finding your downward facing dog. Let's inhale into a plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, tuck your toes, downward facing dog. Inhale, bend your knees. Give me a nice hop up to the front of your mat. Planting your feet, grabbing onto your hand weights. Here we go. Actually, let's walk it to the back of our yoga mat. We're going to start with our hand weights right at our heart center. Let's inhale. We're going to lift our left leg. Finding our balance. Now take those arms out to the side and give me 4 bicep curls. Here's 4, 3, 2, 1. Now bring those hands to heart center. Step into a nice lunge and just give me 4 lunges. Drop that back knee and back up. Just like that carousel horse. Here's 2, 1. Now step up to that 1-legged mountain. Give me 4 bicep curls. Here's 4, 3, 2, 1. Step that right leg back. Give me 4. You got this. 3, 2, 1. Now we're going to step it to the back of our yoga mat. Shake it out. Inhale into a nice chair pose. Come to those airplane arms just like we did, but this time palms come up. Give me a nice little tricep squeeze right here. Relax your shoulders. Right here. Pulse it. Pulse, pulse, pulse. Relaxing your neck. Think about those little muscles in the back of your arm. Just little lifts, right? Engaging your quads. Here's 4, 3, 2, 1. Come on up. We're going to take it to the other side. Right leg comes up. Taking those arms out to the side. Give me 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring those hands to heart center. Step it out. Drop that back knee. Here we go for 4. Lunge it out for 3, 2, 1. Hands to heart center as you come back up. That left knee is out. Here we go. Bicep curl for 3, 2, 1. Step it back. Give me that lunge. 3. You got this. 2, 1. Here comes the hard part. Step it back to that mountain pose. Come right into your chair. Second set. We're only doing 2. Here you go. Open up the heart. Think of the back of the arm. Squeeze. Engaging those inner thighs. Opening up through the chest in your chair pose while you're getting a little tricep burn. Relax your shoulders. Give me 4, 3, 2, and come on up. Woo, shake it out. I'm hanging on to these weights. We're going to step it out and then come back in to that goddess pose right here. This time we're gonna bring our arms out to the side and we're gonna squeeze in and out. Come in and out. Think about the inner thighs. Think about now the shoulders and the biceps, but you're sliding down a wall. Bringing those elbows into your side. All my weight is on my heels. Nice. Here's 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it right here. Can you bring these to heart center? Can you pulse? Give me a pulse. Are you squeezing your glutes? Are you squeezing your inner thighs? You're 4. I know. 3, 2, 1. Come on up. Pivot. Left leg is forward. We're going to drop down into this low lunge now, taking those arms up, and we're going to reach it up and down right here. Giving me a nice shoulder press. But make this low lunge a little bit deeper. Finding your balance. Keeping those elbows right at shoulder length. Here's 4, 3, 2, 1. Bringing those hands to heart center. Can you curl your back toes? Come on back up. Come on back to that goddess pose. Here we go. Bring it in and out. We're only here for 2. You got this. Is your weight on your heels. Bringing those elbows into your side. Sliding down that wall, protecting your spine. Opening up the inner thighs, right? But your biceps are starting to feel it. Starting to feel it. You got this. Here's 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now we're going to pivot back to that lunge, dropping this back knee, and we're going to come on up. Notice I'm wiggling my right foot forward. I'm really making this a deep, low lunge as well as a nice shoulder press, keeping the neck nice and long. We're doing lots of little reps here. I like to keep my fingers up so I'm not gripping my weights. Okay, that's 4. Here's 3, 2, and 1. Curling your back toes, coming on up, and then just walking it up. Shake it out. Actually, let's walk it up to the front of our mat. We're gonna take our weights. We're gonna come into a nice deadlift, but we're gonna lift that back foot, and then we're gonna come into a fly, come up, bring this right knee, come into a curtsy squat. So like this, curtsy. Okay, are you ready? Front of your yoga mat. All your weight is in your left leg. Let's come down. Open it up, give me 2 and 1. Back up, hinge from the hips, finding your balance. Here's 2 and 1. Again, you can drop your hand weights. Come on up. Don't worry, I haven't forgot about the curtsies. They're coming. I just wanted to show you before we got started. 1 more, come on up. I know this left leg is feeling it. Think about your outer glute, finding your balance. Here's 2, 1, come on up. Bring those hands to heart center as you take your right foot out to the side. Give me a curtsy lunge and to the side. Now, I'm gonna add my arms. So right here, out. Again, you can drop those hand weights. We're only here once. Yep. So here's 4. You got this. Breathe. 1 more. And then come up to that mountain pose. Shake it out. Let's take it right to the right leg. Big inhale. As you exhale, hinging from the hips, finding your balance. Give me 2 reverse flies. Squeezing those shoulder blades together. And then come on back up. So we're hinging from the hips. Palms face each other as we open and close. Come on back up. It's okay if you lose your balance. It's okay to let go of your weights. Think about squeezing those shoulder blades together. We got 1 more. Rooting down through that right leg, finding that length, finding your balance. Here's 2. Here's 1. Come on up. Hands come to heart center. And let's take this left leg back, give me one curtsy, and now let's add some weights. So it's curtsy, take those arms out, a little bit of shoulders. I love curtsy lunges, right? They're so good for that outer hip, keeping this knee behind the toe. We're only here once, you got this. Burning out that leg. Woo! That was 4, you got this. 3, hello shoulders. 2, and 1. Shake it out. Woo! Let's do a nice big inhale here. In fact, drop those hand weights. Let's inhale, arms come up. Exhale, swan dive, forward fold. Inhale, hop into a nice plank. Holding it here. Give me a nice breath here. We're gonna shoulder tap. So I'm gonna take my right hand and it's gonna touch my left shoulder. So here we go. Tap, tap, tap. Now this is hard because we've been doing some shoulders. You got this. Breathe through it. You can always drop to your knees. Give me one more tap each side, holding your plank. You got this, you got this. And then exhale, down dog. Catch your breath. Breathe it out. And then let's inhale, take this left hip, open it up in that scorpion tail. And then this time we're gonna swing it through. Give me a nice scissor side plank. So I'm gonna peel open my right arm right here. Nice side plank. Lifting those hips. And then bringing this left foot through, stepping up into your crescent high lunge. And then opening it up, warrior 2. Placing your left arm on your left thigh as you reach through, giving me that extended side angle. And then dropping this back knee, peeling open this left arm into a twist. But really bend this left knee. Feel the stretch through. That IT band feels good after those curtsy squats. And then bring this hand down. Take this left leg straight back behind you. Nice 3-legged dog. Finding your down dog. Let's inhale into plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, tuck your toes, downward facing dog. Inhale, peel open that right hip. We're gonna take this right knee through, coming into a nice scissor side plank, holding the hips up. Looking down, do you have a straight line from your right wrist, right shoulder, up to your left hand? Breathe it here, I know. Exhale it out. Now inhale, come on through, coming into that runner's lunge. Dropping your left knee, peeling open into that twist. Fix your ponytail. Bring it out. Really bend that right knee. Nice stretch right here. And then taking it down, take this right leg back behind you, 3-legged dog. And then finding your downward facing dog. Let's have a seat, grab our weights. We're almost there, you got this. You know I love a good boat pose. So yogi's choice, nice flat feet. Arms come out, you can come right here in a boat pose. Right boat, it's so good for your core right here, nice and engaged. We don't want to slump, hold it up. Option 1, option 2, or option 3, just a hold right here. I'm just holding, it's a nice static hold. I've already started to shake. You want to take it a little bit deeper, straighten your legs. Maybe you drop your feet right here. We're gonna hold, you got this. We're gonna hold, you got this. Strong chest, it's okay to shake, that's good, that's good. And then inhale, come on up. Exhale, roll it down. And let's go ahead and take these weights right above us. Bringing our legs up, we're gonna go ahead and do a nice tricep, but we're gonna do one leg down and up. So my back is nice and flat. I'm gonna bring my left leg down. So here we go, let's join me. Think about the back of those arms as well. This is one of my favorite abdominal exercises because you're engaging your triceps as well as targeting those abdominal muscles. You got this. Keep going. Can you give me 4 more? Here's 4. Here's 3. 2. You got this. 1 more, 1 more. And then drop those weights. Drop those feet. Taking those arms out to a T. Let's go ahead and bring those knees up. And then just take those knees to one side. Doesn't matter which side. We'll do both. Looking over that shoulder. Breathing through it. And then inhale, come back to center. Taking it to the other side. And then opening up. Go ahead and move your weights. We're going to roll on over. So make sure you have room. And we're just going to roll over onto our bellies and come up into a nice Sphinx pose. So right here, just opening it up. Opening up the chest. Breathe through right here. I love Sphinx pose. This is such a good pose. The middle of the day, the end of the day. Opening up through your heart. Center, breathing in, really rooting down through your hips, your knees. Right, because we spend so much of our day like this. Open it up. Take another full breath here. Feel that stretch from your belly button all the way up to your chin. And then slowly bring it on down. Let's take those arms out to the side. So my palms are down on the ground. I'm going to go ahead and bring up my right foot. Flexing my right foot. Now I'm going to take it over to a twist. So you really feel this in your left shoulder. So I'm kind of like rolling open my left shoulder, walking my right fingertips away. But my left knee is coming up. Just walking those fingertips away from each other. Opening up through that front left shoulder, that chest, but also that midsection. And then slowly come back to center. Looking down at your mat, relaxing your neck as you bring your left foot up, flexing towards the ceiling. Your palms are down. And as you inhale, you're going to take that left foot to the right side of the body. Finding the ground with your right foot. Right foot is nice and flat. And you're really peeling open that right shoulder as your right knee goes straight up towards the ceiling. Breathe through the front of that shoulder, chest. One more deep breath here. And then slowly come on back. Bring your hands right underneath your shoulders, pressing it up and back, finding your child's pose. Stretching those arms out in front of you. Just noticing how warm your body feels. And then bending at the elbows, bringing your palms together. Reaching them back behind you. So I'm resting on my elbows. Just feeling that length through the back of your arms, your triceps. Noticing your breath in this hollow position as we come close to our yoga sculpt today. And then slowly releasing your arms, rolling it up. Having a seat. Sitting up nice and tall, I'm just going to turn to face you. Let's just end our practice today with one last big inhale here. And then exhale. You know what, that felt so good. Let's do one more final breath here, friends. Inhale, arms come up. This time, allow your fingertips to touch as you exhale, letting out all that breath, bringing your hands together at your heart. Thank you so much for joining me for this yoga sculpt class today.